Our play begins in the family room of a modern home, where two 11-year-old children are gathered around the TV.
Nikki, Tyler, I wanted to talk to you.
The children stay glued to the TV.
Nikki, Tyler, you want to hear what I have to say. Okay, Mom, what's up? We have plans for our family reunion. We are going to a dude ranch with all our cousins. You'll spend a week away from the TV, riding horses, raft riding. You might even spend time, take part in a cattle roundup. Cool, when are we going? Next Friday. Can I ride with my cousin Brittany? Everyone's coming to our house to meet. I don't think we'll need to take everyone's cars. Gas is expensive. We might as well take as few cars as possible.
Now the setting changes to the front yard outside Nikki and Tyler's house. All the relatives are gathered to go to the reunion together. Nikki is standing by her mom, not really listening. Tyler is standing next to his dad.
All right, everyone, stand together. How many people do we have? Let's see. I think we have 23 people counting all the children. Each car we are taking has 5 seatbelts. So how many cars do we need?
That's easy, Dad. We have 23 people. So 23 divided by 5 equals 4 remainder 3. We need 4 remainder 3 cars.
A strange voice is heard above the crowd. Everyone freezes as it calls in a slow western drawl. Round up. Slowly, the action returns, but Tyler acts as he has been struck by lightning.
Dad, no! We don't need 4 remainder 3 cars. I have to round up. The remainder, we need 5 cars.
We join our cast outside the main lodge of the No Remainder Ranch. Nikki and her mom are standing in front of Wrangler John.
Welcome, everyone. Gather around so I can assign you a bunk. Let's see. There are 23 of you, and I can put 4 in a cabin. How many cabins do I need?
I can do that problem in my head. 23 divided by 4 equals 5 remainder 3. We need 5 remainder 3 cabins.
Again, a strange voice is heard above the crowd. Everyone freezes, and as it calls in a low, slow western drawl. Round up. Slowly, the action returns, but now Nikki acts as if she has been struck by lightning.
Wait! 5 remainder 3 cabins doesn't make any sense. I need to round up the remainder. We need 6 cabins for 23 people. 1 bunk will just have to be empty.
Join Nikki and Tyler's family in a clearing next to the bank of a fast-moving river. Family members are putting on life jackets and waiting for instructions from Wrangler John. Nikki and her cousin Brittany are standing together.
Be sure your life jacket is on properly. The river is fast and you'll encounter some class 4 rapids. We haven't lost anyone this year, and we don't expect to. Each raft holds 6 guests plus a guide who knows the river well. Let's see, we have 23 guests. How many rafts do we need to take?
That's easy. 23 divided by 6 equals 3 remainder 5. We need 3 remainder 5 rafts.
Everyone suddenly becomes silent. Tyler and Nikki look around as if expecting the voice. And sure enough, seemingly out of nowhere, it calls, round up. Brittany rubs her forehead as if she's been hit by lightning. Then she excitedly calls,
Wait! 3 remainder 5 does not make any sense. I have to round up. We need 4 rafts.
It is nighttime, and the guests of the No Remainder Ranch are seated around a campfire. They are listening to Wrangler John tell stories about the mountains around them.
Do you want to hear another story?
Yes.
Well, okay. This story has been around for a long time. Folks around here believe it to be true. Have you wondered, since you have been here, how the ranch got its name?
The assembled guests nod their heads, and Wrangler John continues.
A long time ago, people around here couldn't stay safely through the winter. Gathering enough provisions took too much work, and it made It made sense to go down to the town where it was warmer. So, early every November, after all the harvesting was done, the animals were driven down to lower ground. There wasn't much of a ranch here, and it wasn't named at all. Those who worked here came back after the animals were secure and gathered the last of their things, and then went back to town in their wagons. This happened year after year without an incident. That is, until 1906. In 1906, the snow came earlier than usual, and the cattle drive had to be put together quickly. 5 men came back to the ranch after that, just to try things out and get the last of their provisions. They had to hurry because a fierce storm was just a few hours away, and getting stuck at the ranch over the winter would be no picnic.
Wrangler John looked carefully over his audience to see if they were paying attention. No one spoke.
The men had one wagon drawn by two workhorses. They divided into teams of 2 for the last of their chores, and then got into the wagon and drove away. What they didn't realize was that in dividing 5 men by 2, they had left 1 man out. Scorched, they called him. Okay. Because he usually burned dinner, had no partner, no job, had been left to winter alone at the ranch. By the time they realized they'd forgotten Scorch, the high country was buried in 3 feet of snow, and it was too late to go back and search for him.
Was he ever seen again? What happened to him?
No. The next spring, when the Wranglers returned to the ranch, a careful search was conducted, but no remains were discovered. However, a strange legend surrounding the Scorch's disappearance is told today. It is said that he protects people all over these parts from being left behind. Whenever a group is divided into sets, an important remainder might be forgotten, and he calls in a low, slow drawl, round up, and the group remembers to include the remainder. In fact, it's after one such experience that the name of the ranch was changed to the No Remainder Ranch. But it's just a legend. I don't know anyone personally who has heard it before.
The crowd grows silent as Brittany, Nikki, and Tyler look at each other in amazement. They know they've heard the voice. Each time they were about to leave an important remainder behind, the voice instructed them to round up. And as if to remind them forever, once more, they heard the slow, western drawl